There are not hungry people in America because there is enough food. There's enough food to feed everyone, we're just throwing it away. The only thing it would take to put an end to hunger in our community is for us all to commit to never throwing away food that could still be eaten by someone in need. Riverbend Food Bank leads the community-wide effort to end hunger in eastern Iowa and western Illinois. But I don't know of a nonprofit that has more stuff, and trucks and inventories and computer systems, and making all that stuff run on time is what I do best. A food pantry would be a room at a church or community center where a person can go and leave with a bag of food to take home to their family. So this is the moment of truth, where we help people understand the difference between a food bank and a food pantry, right this way. A food bank is 60,000 square feet, a commercial food distribution center that stocks 300 food pantries across 23 counties in eastern Iowa and western Illinois. And those are churches and community organizations.
We're on our way to the Second Baptist Food Pantry, which is Dorothy, my sister, runs. When I retired, she says, well, you might as well come down and give me a hand. And I deliver on an average week, I deliver about 175 to 180 boxes. And each box contains 6 meals. So each kid will have a meal for the weekend. Even though I'm older, she's the youngest, but she directs me in the way that I should do things. So we're always together.
I'm not a biological mother, but I was a foster parent, and I took care of 213 kids, and I adopted 3. The lady that used to run the food pantry got sick all of a sudden and passed away. And so the food pantry was closed. And so there was a lady and her daughter come to the food pantry door and knocked on the door. And I told them that it wasn't open. And so the little girl started crying. And I asked her what was wrong. And she said, I'm hungry. And I told her, I said, wait just 1 minute. So I come into the church, got the key, and opened up the pantry. And I've been doing it ever since.
And we're trying to do everything we can to meet people on their path in a way that works for them. We really make all of our decisions with the person need at the center of our decision making.
I first came in, I was kind of, to be honest with you, I was a little hesitant, and I had some mixed feelings, which I'm sure that a lot of folks here and the local community have. Once you walk in the door, the staff here are more than accommodating, and they made me feel at ease. In the winter months, they were really great. In the winter months, they actually came out to the vehicle and helped put your new groceries into your vehicle. And I mean, good Lord, you don't even get that at the grocery store when you paid for the items.
So for every dollar contributed to Riverbend Food Bank provides 5 meals for people in need. And we're able to do that because we're rescuing all this food that was otherwise going to get thrown away. It's perfectly good, it's nutritious, and then we're getting it here out to folks. So we're not paying for the majority of food that comes through here. So that's how every dollar people contribute provides 5 meals for people in need. Right, just start doing the math. $20, you provide 100 meals. $100, you provide 500 meals. I mean, it doesn't take much to start thinking about the huge impact every community member can have on putting an end to hunger in our community.
We farm about 2,500 acres of row crops. We raise corn and soybeans, and then we finish about 10,000 head of hogs a year, and then usually around 500 head of cattle.
I don't have much farming experience. I'm a transplant here, but I have learned to drive a tractor, and I do sometimes, on occasion, run the tractor and grain cart in the fall. I've done that before in some field work when he asks nicely.
She's thankful for AutoTrack.
I am thankful for AutoTrack, yes. First exposure that I think we got was the backpack program at the school district. You know, that really brought to light that there's kids that our kids go to school with that don't have food for the weekend. And that makes it really personal. And that's when I think I started feeling like it was really important, when it's not just people you don't know, it's people who our kids sit next to at school, their friends.
Farmers say we feed the world, and we do, but it's not quite that direct. And I guess that's why we support Riverbend.
So we do mobile food pantries where we load up 10,000 meals on one of our trucks, go out to a parking lot someplace that maybe isn't close to a food pantry and give food away that way.
I was driving down the street with a lady, and there was a long line of people. I didn't know what the people were doing, so we stopped to see what they were doing. And they were getting food, and I stopped, and we got food, and then I went back and picked up everybody in the neighborhood that I thought needed food. I used to say I was Granny's taxi cab because I would pick up people, take them to get food. Then I would take somebody home and come back and get somebody else and then go back again.
We've got the backpack program, kids in the free and reduced lunch program. We pack up a couple breakfasts, a couple lunches, a couple dinners, get that to school on Friday so the child can take that home to eat the weekends.
You see so many kids who want and don't have, and they can't function properly at school, some of them, without having something to eat.
Distribute 23.1 million meals in calendar year 2020.
You don't have to be here very long to see how important this is and how great the volunteers are. And it's very rewarding to see so much good come out of a volunteer project.
We've been blessed in many ways, and we're happy that we're able to bless others through our donations to River Bend, and we know the money's being used well to help people in our area. By helping River Bend, you're actually helping feed people.
I'm very proud to be working for an organization that is that open to people to just come and get food if they need it.
What they provide the local community here is very much needed. They truly impact a lot of needy families here in the local community. It's very appreciated. Appreciated.
And my salvation.
There will be a day in our future when no adult, no family, no senior citizen, no child goes to bed hungry in the 23 counties we serve. That's what we're working toward, and that's just a really exciting thought.